Live from Kegel Studios in front of a live studio audience, it's Cooking with Nay, and Murray. Here we are.
Yay! Here we are. Here we are. Look at it.
This is us.
Being us. So welcome to our little kitchen down in Kegel Studios. We are just tickled pink tonight because we have a special guest in the audience. And the bonus is she is going to be our special guest chef next Thursday night. And we want to welcome, come on up.
Come on.
Leanne.
Hi.
Yay.
I'm so excited to be here as a host. Hosting with all of you guys next week.
Yes, so we're going to be making a special cake next week, and that is
Tomato soup cake.
what?
I know. It's really delicious, and I'll tell you all about it. You have to stay tuned. Till
Yes,
next week.
right.
That's right. Yay.
And now, on with the show.
Yay. Thank you, Leanne.
You bet.
We love Leanne. And I know my brother Paul's going to be so excited to see you on the camera. Oh my.
So, we got
Okay.
any shout outs tonight?
Well, yeah, we got a couple. Okay, so y'all played along with the hot dog game. That was it Tina Floyd that put that up there?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
All the different hot dogs.
I am so sorry, but I did not tally up because there was a ton of different hot dogs. But I can tell you that my favorite hot dog is a hot dog with mustard, slaw, chili, and maybe a little bit of cheese, depending. What's yours?
I'm just that Carolina dog with chili slaw and a little bit of mustard, and that's pretty much.
You're like me.
Yeah.
Wait,
Don't like-
that's why we get along so
It's
good.
not a big fancy dog eater, you know. It's like
I
I
hope
like
you're-
them plain Jane dogs.
Easy, Greasy. Tim, what's your favorite hot dog?
Mustard, baby.
Just mustard?
Good New York style hot dog with mustard.
Ah. So when you say New York, that's kind of like the one with the pepper and the tomato and all
No.
that stuff?
That's
just Chicago.
Nathan.
Nathan's or Hebrew National.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we do
Shout
like
out
us some
there.
Nathan hot dogs
Yeah.
around this house.
How about you, Miss Martin?
I like with coleslaw and, well, kind of like the varsity with the
Varsity,
Yeah,
yes.
with the chili and the coleslaw. Started adding coleslaw on there, really terrific,
Yeah.
And
and
some chili.
onions.
And
Yes.
some chili rings.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
some varsity rings.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Mm.
Chili
Absolutely.
rings.
Varsity rings.
Getting all tongue-tied over there.
But we
aren't
got Tim back with us
Yay!
this week.
We missed you last week. Yeah.
Applause for me, thanks.
And we've been experimenting around, so as most of you know, and I know we've confused a lot of people. I've confused them. We're trying to start a Facebook page. We've got the group, which everybody's a part of, and we're trying to go over to the Facebook page because we can do more on the page as far as, you know, getting the group out and getting people in. It's more open and feasible to, or accessible to the public, and not through invites. So anyway, we're playing around with that. So we're simulcasting tonight. This is why we're kind of having some sound issues. We've got 2 cameras going at one time.
Lord, I don't know if they can handle 2 cameras.
I know. So if you're on the group or if you're on the page, you should be able to watch live.
Yes, so
And
we're going to try to work that whole thing out and
Right.
get all of y'all transferred at some
some
way
point
or
in time,
another.
it ain't going to be in a big hurry.
We're just lost at that. Hey Tim, you need assistance on that
No,
computer
you're good.
thing over there?
How
Yeah, it's
about
all-
what else?
Oh, I had one other shout out I wanted to make because of our tomato pie. Our friend Catherine Capitasto. I just love saying her last name because I can say it now. She posted her photos on there, so of her tomato pie, and it looked absolutely delicious. So thank you, Catherine.
And we had pictures.
Yes,
Of
we had pictures of Adrian Emery with her cooking with Nick apron, and my cousin Gabe Gossett. He had his, and we're waiting to see if Miss Lisa O'Shea has gotten hers. So anyway, So that's the shout outs for the day, and we are.
I know all of y'all are just sitting on the edge of your seat, just biting your fingernails, wanting to know what tonight's secret dish is.
Lord have mercy, y'all gonna be surprised. All right, I'm telling you.
You remember our little contest or poll or
Yeah, it was a coal. It was a coal poll. It was a poll,
and it was about different items. If you could just had one to pick, what would you eat? And tonight's secret ingredient is
oh my God, spam! Holy moly! I know y'all are so happy that you tuned in for this.
but not only spam, we have a little appetizer of Vienna sausages. This is kind of looking like an added extra bonus. And it's easy if you need an appetizer for a little cocktail party or something. Friends coming over at the last minute. Just keep you a couple of cans of Vienna sausages in the pantry. Put
Turn that around.
a little bit of grape jelly.
Grape jelly.
Yeah. And some sweet and spicy chili cooking sauce, Thai style.
What about that?
And you just put them in a little crock pot.
Have they already cooked for a minute, or
Yes.
can we try one?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely, he says. I'm not seeing comments over there. I'm sorry. I gotta come over here and see what's going on.
Maybe nobody's commenting.
What? No, I bet he is.
Is anybody watching?
I see it. I see it.
No. We can hear us though.
Nobody's watching?
Stan.
Lord.
Daniel.
They're all watching. They're all watching.
So, all right. So I'm gonna try this first. That's okay, Leanne.
Now Tamara says she's watching.
Hey, Tamara. It just doesn't always show up on the computer who all's watching. So, here we go. Leanne, would you like to try one of these
Indeed.
also? Please
Yes, I will.
come around the table. All right, I'm going
Here,
first.
I'll take one for Tim also. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, please. Okay.
All right, interesting.
Angie says she wants to try.
Well, come on.
You know where we live. Front door's unlocked.
Vienna
Or next
sausages.
thing you know, we'll have the entire neighborhood down here. Okay,
Here we go.
I'm curious as what you all think.
Excellent.
Sauce is nice.
It's okay. The sauce is nice.
It's not. I'm just used to like the
Cocktail
cocktail.
wings.
Yeah. Little cock doggies. That's all I've heard called that too.
So no.
It's good. I like them.
They're okay.
Hey,
I mean,
you put them out there at a party.
I bet somebody ate
They'll
them.
get eaten.
They'll get eaten, yeah.
You don't have to
Absolutely.
tell them that they're Vienna sausages either.
Mm.
But anyway, that was
So
just
yeah, there's a little side item going on,
but we're making
spam and tater tot casserole.
how about that?
Lord have mercy
If that
on
don't
me.
curl your toes, nothing will.
Well, I've had my toes curled a time or two.
Happy now. That broke the mold.
I know it. You come and take that thing away from you.
This episode of Cooking with Nate A. Murray is brought to you by Cable Auction Company. Our next auction will be Labor Day,
Labor Day.
Monday, September the 7th.
At what time?
We're starting Southern Pottery and Stoneware at 11 a.m. and advertising Americana and Collectibles at 1 o'clock p.m. at the Jefferson Civic Center, 65 Kissam Street in beautiful downtown.
Jefferson, Georgia.
Y'all-
Please come out. We'd love to see y'all. My God. And that's the end. It's the
How
timer.
about that?
The timer on the stove. What you got in that stove there, bud? Lord. Hit the off button. Oh my, that looks like a pre-cooked Spam and tater tot casserole that we'll try here in just a little bit. All right, so
let's get going.
Let's get busy. Let's get the cooking here. What you want me to do?
Combine potatoes.
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 Ooh, that looks beautiful.
Combine.
All right, so we're going to, the thing about these potatoes, you need to thaw them. Put them in your fridge.
Pretty well thawed,
Yeah. Thank you. Stick them in your fridge like overnight before you're going to do them. Let them get pretty thawed. And do we mash them up or
No,
anything? We're just going to put them in here.
Combine potatoes, melted butter, which should be in the microwave.
I'll get that. You'll throw that away. Thank you.
While you guys are getting the butter, I just want to read some comments.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
It's all good. I want you to know people are watching. Tommy and Brenda Blackstock, the dress.
Oh, you
Yes.
keep that to
Rosa,
yourself, young
Rosa
lady.
Warren is here.
Hey, Rosa.
Yep. Christine Hurley, you had me at spam. Yeah.
What is it? Everybody loves spam. My mother never served spam.
You go to Hawaii and Spam is a delicacy. I mean,
Well, we need to go.
we need to move to Hawaii, don't we?
Well,
No, I don't know about that, but I
well,
wouldn't mind.
Melanie says they used to have fried spam and eggs.
Oh, I love fried Spam sandwiches.
Well,
Not much-
Melanie, I never got to have that at your house. All right.
Combine potatoes, butter, pepper.
Wait a minute. Which potatoes? These potatoes. I'm sorry. There's two different kinds of potatoes.
Potato chips. This is tater tots.
There's butter on my hand. Sorry.
All right, so
Okay.
pour the butter.
Butter goes in over the tater tot. So. Okay.
In memory of what was the guy, the Cajun chef? What was his
Justin.
name?
Justin Wilson.
Justine.
I guarantee.
Justin
Wilson.
Wilson.
What's
Yeah.
that? He always just poured it in his hand, and then he'd say, "Okay, put a half a teaspoon of pepper." So he poured in his hand, and then he would take the half a teaspoon, and he poured in there half a teaspoon. I guarantee.
How about that?
But
You are just a little
Bravo.
magician.
I'm going to put a little bit more.
Wow. All right then. Okay, so next, after that, we're going to put in the
Adobe.
adobo
We tried this. I think adobo,
seasoning.
the Goya.
Goya brand.
Support Goya
Yes. How much of that are we going to use?
as much as I want.
Well, it says
I
half a
just-
teaspoon.
And I just kind of
I mean, if you don't want to use that, I think the recipe actually
calls
calls for
garlic
garlic
and
powder.
salt. But you don't need. This has got salt in it, but you don't need a whole lot of salt
No.
because the Spam has got salt in it, the potato chip got salt in it, the cheese has got salt in
Yeah,
it,
so I'd
So-
lay off the salt.
and
All right.
mix that all
Is
together.
that it? That
Yes,
goes
ma'am.
in there. Okay.
Before you continue,
Yes.
one of your viewers, Yolanda Suddeth,
Hey,
says
Yo-Yo.
just got on. What kind of taters did you use?
We used the Ore-Ida golden tater tots, and it's a 32 ounce.
32 ounce.
Yeah, 32 ounce bag. So there you go, Mama Yo.
Yo.
Yes, she is. Yolanda is mother to one of my high school friends,
And
Tanya.
while she's doing that, I'm gonna reach over her and take the cheese, which is what is it, 2 cups of cheese,
I believe you are correct. It's
and
2
you can
cups
add a
of cheddar.
little more cheese if you like. You can't never have too much cheese.
Lord, I tell you what, especially with Spam, because I'm just not a Spam eater.
You are a Spam eater. You just don't
Apparently
know it.
I am. I'm gonna eat a bite of it tonight. Okay, I'm all good. I think. Let me just.
Oh, I need
What?
that cutting board and knife.
Oh, he needs a cutting board and knife. Aren't you glad you're here? I know I am.
And here we go.
Oh my Lord.
The other. It's ham with an S.
Ham with an S, he says. Is that like a...
Look at this.
Lord.
Beautiful
Oh
spam.
my goodness! Would you look at that? I'm telling you.
And we're just gonna.
What are you gonna do?
Cube it up.
Cube it up. Yeah, that's probably a good idea to do that way. All right, so we've done this. We've done the potatoes, the butter, the pepper, the adobo sauce. Now we're going to mix the cheese, spam, soup, and sour cream. So let me go ahead and open up your soup for you. And it's
Just
cream and
cubing.
chicken.
See how easy this is to cube, and it's quick. I fix say you come home from work, but everybody's working from home now, so. But just cube it up
You want me to go ahead and put this in?
if you like. We're just gonna add cubed up spam right into with the cheese,
Cube it on up. Okay, here we go. Cream of chicken.
like my beautiful Christmas
Lord,
decor.
Nathan, you know, we've got other towels around here.
I like red birds. So.
That's
And-
not a red bird. It's a, oh, it is a red bird.
Tell you. And poinsettia. Alright. She's putting a can of cream of chicken soup. Here is a half cup of minced.
Minced. And I bet you
Onions.
used our handy dandy pampered chef chopper. I'm gonna tell y'all, that is the best equipment right there. That alone is worth attending a party.
And it calls for 2 ounces of chopped green chilies. And so I'm going to put the chopped green chilies in there. And I'm also, like mine, I got some fresh jalapenos.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to spice
spicing
it up.
on up. How about that?
And I chop this up in the handy dandy
Well,
mincer, dicer, slicer, kitchen
kitchen thing. It's
little
pampered chef, honey.
pampered chef. Half a cup of milk.
Alrighty, thank you.
Cup and
Cup
a half.
of sour cream. Boy, we're gonna have a hard time mixing that up in that little bowl.
I've already done it once.
Oh.
Do it again. There you go. Here we go. Here's the half.
This is, you know, I
The
think
other, the half.
this is probably gonna taste pretty darn good. I think.
How can you have sour cream cheese
I know, and chilies.
and
And it not taste good.
not taste good?
You're right about that. Any more fun things to tell us, Tim?
Absolutely.
Oh, good.
Judy Kernia says, love these professional cooking shows where you ask for something, cooking board, and it magically appears.
Don't you though? Oh my gosh, it is just amazing. This is what happens when you have wonderful neighbors that will come and sit in and be a guest chef and be the live studio audience.
That's going to end up on the cutting room floor.
No, it's
Bloopers.
not, because everybody just saw it. Ooh, that is looking pretty yummy right there, honey.
You want to take a bite?
I'm tempted. Are we done with this half teaspoon thing?
Uh-huh. Get you a piece of spam, though.
Oh, really?
Yes!
All right.
Get you some of them chilies.
I got plenty.
How about that?
Hey, that's actually pretty good. And that was actually your peppers that I got a bite of.
Now,
And those were delicious. All right, we're gonna mix
remove
them
that
in.
spoon.
We're gonna mix in all of this in with the potatoes that we mixed previously.
Potato mixture.
Scrape it out good. Don't want to waste any of that cheese and sour cream. All
There we
right.
go.
Here, let's put that bowl over here. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and put the rest of those
Whatever
in. You
you-
okay with that?
Whatever you say.
It's the rest of the jalapenos that he grew because they're not real spicy. So, all right. So let's get this all mixed up. What, baby?
I found out that really the best way to mix this because is with the mixers that God gave us.
Why do I always have to stick my hands in stuff?
So it's kind of like the Pie Club, the ooey gooey bags. You remember you're from Atlanta. You don't remember
The
The
pipe.
Officer
Sir
Don
Don?
Club.
Oh yeah, okay.
And they had the ooey gooey surprise
They
bag.
had the bags.
I don't remember the bags.
They had this bag, all the bags, and the kids just walked around the table, and
You
Oh, they had to
stick
put
your
their
hand.
hand in there.
they had the ooey. You know, some kids
With
pulled
whipped
hand
cream.
and had a prize or whatever.
Like candy or whatever.
Candy.
I would have been the one that got the whipped cream.
Oh.
The ooey gooey bag. But
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
that's a. Just mix it up there. It's kind of.
Okay.
It just mixes.
It must
better
be nice
this
and cool though because of the.
It's lovely cool. Would you like to come and stick your
Yeah,
hands in
because of
it?
the tater tots though.
It's not as cold as buttermilk.
No, Lord, that is not.
Oh,
we
she
made
made-
biscuits last night.
She made biscuits for her second time last night. We had some company from Arkansas.
And yeah, we're not.
I said we had some
Okay,
company from
okay.
Arkansas in,
Okay.
and
And we made dinner for them, and I made lard
Ooh.
biscuits last night. And how did they turn out?
lard.
They were good. And then when you're mixing them up, you have to stick your hands in there, and that buttermilk is ice cold.
But she
right.
did get.
I put them up somewhere. I think they're over there on the table.
And I was kind of keeping an eye on them, and they were cooked, but they just wasn't quite brown on top. So what do? I turn
The broiler
the
on.
broiler on, leave it in there for about 30 seconds too long. But they're still. I mean, you bust one of them things open, and they're white and fluffy and
They were
delicious.
pretty good. I was pretty pleased with how they turned out, considering I am not a cook. But apparently I am, because we have a cooking show. Sort of. All right, how's that? All right,
Now
well, I
we're
might
just
as well just keep my hands nasty and
You might as well.
just do this. Just put it all in your like a 9x13 casserole dish. Were we supposed to grease it or anything? Or
Too late now.
surely not with all this in
Nah.
it.
I didn't really. If you had some spray and you wanted,
Okay.
but we
Shoot.
don't have any spray down here, so
Yeah, we do.
no, we don't.
All right, next.
It calls for just regular potato chips, but I thought we'd just spice it up a little bit.
But we actually did. Did we use regular on the other one? Oh, okay. So we're gonna use sour cream
Sour
and onions.
cream and
'cause
onion.
God knows we don't have enough sour cream in this thing.
And all you do here,
Hold on. Let me sort of flatten, get all that even, so it'll cook evenly. All right. Can I go wash my hands now? Or do you want to lick my?
I'm gonna. You just keep it up,
You
young
just
lady.
keep it up, mister.
But you just take a handful of tater chips and you just begin to crumble the chips all over the top of this beautiful creation of spam, cheese, sour cream, peppers, soup, and now tater chips.
A quick shout out from Tina Floyd Eisensmith. She says, I'm late. Hello from Smyrna, Georgia.
Hey,
Hey.
Tina.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here late. Better late than never.
And Lisa Ray O'Shea
Hey, Lisa Ray O'Shea.
says, that looks like a good Baptist church supper dish.
You got that right.
Bingo. There you go, girl. Hey, Lisa, did you get your apron yet? And we'll wait till she answers that.
Can't be eating.
What? What did I just do?
You have to watch yourself.
You need to
I'm gonna
watch
tell
yourself.
Kevin. I'm gonna tell Kevin Kennedy on you.
Oh, please. Kevin Kennedy is afraid of me. Isn't he? Just go ahead and say it. All right, so you good? All right,
I'm
so
good.
there we go.
There we go.
Crumbled them all up on top. And that is
All we
gonna
gotta
be-
do now is heat it up
How long?
and eat it up.
So we actually preheated our oven to 350. We did forget to say that, I think. And we're going to cook it for about 45 minutes. So, come on over, Cable.
All right, Jane.
Jerome.
Got
Get your mitts.
All right. We're going to
Serve it up. So, next week, don't forget, we're going to have Leanne on here. We're going to make the tomato soup cake.
Yes.
Never have I heard of tomato soup cake.
Yes. There's
Can't
a story
wait.
behind it.
Oh, good. So we'll have to hear that.
We keep it in suspense.
And just FYI, Leanne is married to the famous Dennis Martin, who's the proprietor at Ted's Montana Grill at Mall of Georgia.
Yay!
So if you're local to us, please go visit them.
And if you're not local,
Go
drive
here.
to Buford, cross to the Mall of Georgia.
Yes, absolutely.
That is
oh my.
So hey
one of Mary
guys,
Jane and I date night spots.
yes it
probably.
is. We are there quite frequently, so you could probably catch us there tomorrow night, maybe. Who knows? So anyway, after Leanne next Thursday, you know, we're looking for people that might want to come on here and do some cooking, maybe cook your special dish. So if you're interested, shoot us an IM. We'd be glad to get you on here. And if you don't want to come and cook and you have a special dish, send us a recipe. We'll make it. How's that?
Come on.
Come on, Leanne.
Oh boy.
Will you take?
Ooh,
Come on.
I love the plates.
Those are depression era plates.
Are they depression glass?
Yeah, they are. Vaseline
Okay.
glass.
Here's
Oh,
to
really?
here's to spam. Oh, Tim's already like swallowing it whole, going.
It really smells delicious.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Holy cow! It's
That
steaming.
is
And
delicious.
yeah, and it's been out of the oven for a minute,
That's
hasn't it?
fantastic.
Mmm.
Mm,
Mmm.
it smells so good.
It does.
I taste
Okay,
it. It's gonna
so-
burn.
No,
I haven't gotten to the spam part yet, but everything else is really good.
Mm,
Mmm.
You know, you could probably
nice crunch.
Yeah.
do 2 cans of spam in this if you wanted to.
More spam the better, I say.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a bite of spam.
Mm.
Okay, it's not so bad, but boy, you're not kidding. It's salty.
It definitely, yeah, I would not put any salt in it.
No
You
extra
don't need
salt. Definitely do not add salt. I can tell you that right now.
Well, I mean, plus the cheese.
Cheese is salty.
Tater's helps.
it. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
I'm telling you, folks.
wish y'all were
I think
here.
this is a winner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Winter spam dinner. Try it.
Yeah,
You'll like it.
it's
You
crazy.
like it?
Try, oh my gosh, what was that from? Try it. You'll like it. Hey, Mikey.
Yeah, that's the
It'll
one.
be anything.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, here we are eating spam casserole. I have to
And-
say,
Yum.
it's almost a little salty for my liking. It's good, definitely good. But a
But
little. Where you going there, Leanne?
I was gonna sit down.
Please.
if we'd had time, but we was running
We did
a
not
little late.
have time because we were having technical difficulties.
Mmm.
I was going to, because all the contests we had, we got some potted meat here.
Oh Lord, am I gonna have to eat that?
Yeah.
Oh. At least it's not olives, because I'm gonna tell you, you bring that out, I'm not eating them. You're gonna have to
Bring out
hold
what?
me down and shove it in. I can't.
For what?
Olives.
Olives?
He tried to do that once already, because we were going to do this little segment where let's make Mary Jane eat something she doesn't like. So the first time we did, oh, I've already forgotten, it was so horrible. What did I eat? And I had to chase it with sweet tea.
Mm.
What was that? I don't even remember.
I'd just like to know, what do you put in your martinis?
I don't drink them with olives, that's for sure.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
So yeah, oops, that's not mine. Oh Lord. Can you
Wait a
put it-
minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm waiting a minute.
And these are some of my fresh pickled pepper rings.
So he tried to make me eat olives one time and he set them out. And he doesn't know this, but I snuck the jar when he turned his back and put it back in the refrigerator.
Try that.
Okay,
Then
what you got there?
this is some pepper jelly.
Oh,
So I
do you need a
figured
spoon?
yes.
I'll take a little. Oh, you know what? That would be good. That, I'm gonna dab me a, well, thank you, honey. How about that? I would like just a little dab of Aduya on top of that. And if you would, maybe put a little bit on my plate here to go with this. Because I feel like with the Spam casserole, to kind of maybe balance out that salt thing, you could put something really, a little more spicy. Because those jalapenos, they're delicious. They're not quite spicy enough. So, here goes the potted meat on the fancy cracker. Do I have sweet tea to kill it with?
Just tell them how delicious that is.
The peppers are good. And so is the jelly. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I've never been a potted meat fan anyway, so. But I did like the pepper. I don't know what's spicy. If it's the pepper, if it's the jelly. Whatever it is, it's really good. Let me see if this jelly is it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pepper for spicy.
It's the jelly too.
Would you
Wow.
like a little pepper jelly?
I would. So, on your pepper jelly, did you?
Tim, I wanted to give you seconds.
Oh, wow. You know what, folks? I'm going to tell you. This with the pepper jelly on the side, is good. And it does kind of help with the salty. I'm really digging that.
So, did I miss this? Did you guys made the pepper jelly on
Yeah.
the show?
I have.
Okay.
You did. You missed it. You were
And
busy.
pickled peppers.
Yes.
That is amazing. Amazing, I
Thank
tell
you,
you.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
That pepper jelly is a little on that spicy side, too. Man,
Indeed.
I'm telling you, y'all.
But yummy.
Now that right there, that just kind of perked things right on up for me. This pepper jelly. So, well, do we have any other fun information that we want to tell or talk about or do or say?
That does spice it up a little.
That's good. That's a great idea, Mary Jane.
Thank you.
Plus the pickled peppers.
Yeah. That was good. And I did a little different. Most times just pickled peppers, but I grew some dill weed. And I grew some cucumbers, but the cucumber beetles killed all my cucumbers off. But so I had all this dill.
Man.
So I put some in my pickled peppers. Put some garlic and dill in the pickled peppers.
If you don't like spicy, you're not going to like this jelly on there. But I like it, and that makes it delicious.
Tiny Adams likes pepper jelly cream cheese on fancy crackers.
Yes.
Thinks it rocks.
I bet you put Miracle Whip on there too, don't you, Tiny? Hey, Tiny's got,
Woo, Tiny.
my goodness, Tiny got, what is it? Some sort of, I know, okay, Tiny, sorry, I'm probably going to insult you, but it's
a beautiful truck.
yeah, pretty much a beautiful antique truck, finished to the hilt. It is gorgeous.
Just,
You should post a picture of it to our group
Yes,
page so
Tiny.
everybody can see it. And
and,
I think they're
he's
either,
doing a show this weekend or something.
yeah, I think they're doing a show this weekend or they've already done it. It's in Hayesville, North Carolina. If you've never been to Hayesville, North Carolina, you need to make a trip up there. It's close by. You can do a day trip.
And I don't know if the restaurant's open yet or not. the brass door.
The copper door.
Copper door.
Copper door. Oh, fabulous. We went there a couple of years ago for our anniversary. And the service and the food was impeccable. Definitely. I mean, it's a tiny little town, but boy, it is lovely. And it's, what, 20 minutes from Hiawassee, maybe? I mean, it's definitely, I mean, Hiawassee and that are very close. And that's a doable drive from here. So there you have it. Spicy ham, spam, and tater tot casserole.
That was really good.
Come here, little buddy.
That was like the icing on the cake there. I mean, it was good by itself, but
Come. You want a bite?
wow.
Come here. Come here, little buddy.
Nice
So-
job on your pickling there.
Yeah.
So go back at past episodes and look at how to make pickled peppers and pepper jelly. And Jack
Jelly. Hi, buddy. He's really nervous. He's scared being on camera.
But once again, we appreciate everybody tuning in, taking your time away from your busy evening, and spending it with us. We're honored
Yes, we are.
because this is just us
Being us.
and
Being silly.
in the words.
In the words of the famous mother of mine, Jane Casserole, Glennis, Bice, Gilliland, y'all be somebody. Please, for crying out loud. Seriously, be somebody.
And in the words of my dear old daddy, you never left with him not saying these words to you. I love you, and don't you forget it. And we love you.
And don't you forget it, and don't you
You
forget
forget
it
it
either. Yay!
Yay.
Thanks for coming in.
Tune in next week. Leanne Marks.
We are so excited. Yay!
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all. Come back when you can stay longer.